All right, let's take a look at cervical flexion. The test is going to have the patient flex the neck by lifting straight up from the table without tucking the chin. Now you need to be very careful applying resistance with this weaker muscle group. So the only thing you're going to apply resistance with is going to be your two fingers, and it's going to be applied at the right at the forehead. Okay, so again, the instructions are going to be very simple as usual. Do not, I want you to lift your head off the table. Keep looking at the ceiling. Do not lift your shoulders off the table. And you're going to ask them to hold it. Don't let me move you. Okay. So again, I always like to tactile cue them if they don't understand what you want. You don't want them to do a capital flexion. You want them to lift that straight up like so. Okay. So that's what I want you to do. Go ahead and do that for me now. Yep. Use my two fingers. Hold that. Don't let me move you. And you're going to complete that available range and give moderate two-finger resistance. Okay, and so she's able to hold that. Okay, you can put that back down. For a grade 4, the patient's going to complete that available range again with a mild two-finger resistance. So go ahead and lift that up again for me. Great. Hold that. Don't let me move you. Keep your head. Okay, relax a minute. So keep your head pointed at the ceiling right there. Hold that. Don't let me move you. Grade 4, she's going to yield. We already witnessed the grade 3 as she was able to complete the range of motion, the available range of motion, only with gravity and no hand resistance. Okay. Now when we're working with grade 2, we're going to have them again in supine, and the head's going to be supported by the table. The arms are still going to remain at the sides. We're going to be standing at the head of the table facing the patient, and we're going to have our fingers of our hands are going to be placed over the SCM, or the sternocleidomastoid muscles. And we want to make sure you palpate these during the test so you can feel the contractile activity. So the patient's going to roll their head from side to side, keeping the head supported on the table. So go ahead and roll side to side. Yep, good. So if they don't know what to do, you could obviously just tactile cue them. So this is the motion I want you to do. So go ahead and do that for me now. Okay. So go ahead and the patient is going to complete partial range of motion. And of course, the right SCM is going to make them turn to the left and vice versa. So I'm going to palpate this right side as she looks to the left. Go ahead. Yep, and you definitely see that muscle pop out quite well. And now go ahead and bring your head back. And I'm going to palpate, and you should see it a little bit better since the camera is not going to be obstructed here. So look right here. Now I want you to take a look to the right. So there's that SCM right there. Okay. So that's what you're looking for. And again, grade 1 is going to be no motion is going to occur. So we just witnessed a grade 2. Now grade 1, I'm going to palpate this right side when she looks to the left. Don't actually look to the left. So attempt to look to the left. And if I don't feel any contractile activity, that's going to be a grade of 0. If I feel that contractile activity, that will be a grade of 1.